welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. This is a charity shop haul for you. I'm now handling this because I haven't got my tripod out, so but if I get that out it's going to be nearly dark and I'm getting to the point where it's getting silly. Okay, so today I've got a charity shop haul with some things that I've collected over the last couple of months. If you've been following me on Instagram, you would have seen one or two of these items anyway. My Instagram account will be down below for you to click on, along with my blog, which should all link together. Okay, so let's get on with it. Alright, these items here are the 3 necklaces I found. This one was one of the most expensive, but that's because it is silver and enamel. I don't know if you can see that there, but look at the colour of that. Isn't that beautiful? It was sat there and he kept saying, buy me, buy me, buy me. So I did. This is the one you would have seen on Instagram yesterday. This one here, which is all pretty pink and grey beads. And then this one here is another one that I bought. That was only a couple of quid, not very expensive, but it's like dusky pink, so different shades of dusky pink. So there you go, that's my jewellery. If you've been following me on Instagram, as I said just now, you will have seen some of these. This one I don't think you will have done. This one is property of Hogwarts, School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and it's just the crest. It's black and white. This came in its box, which my daughter didn't want. So obviously it's actually branded merchandise. It cost me £1 from Thames Hospice. So that was quite good from my daughter's point of view. There's that one. This is the item that I wasn't sure whether it was a mug or if it was a pot holder or what it was. I'm actually using it as a pot holder, but when I took the label off the bottom, it actually says pig mug, so it's actually a mug, although I wouldn't like to try and drink out of that because these are the handles. I would say that's pretty dodgy myself, but there you go. But I just thought he was so cute, and for a couple of quid, you know, and he looks fun with a plant stuck in him. I mean, there's pictures on my blog, there's pictures on my Instagram of him with his sensitive plant in his head. I've just taken it out because I've just watered it, so I didn't want to tip it up. Okay, this item I bought a while ago. It's a money box. It's £1.50, but it's quite unusual because it's wood. Yeah, it's wooden, and on the bottom you have to take the bottom off to take the money out. It cost me £1.50 and it came from Wade, but I just liked his face. He was unusual, that's why I picked him up. I've never seen one like that at all, so I picked him up because he's quite unusual, and because we do all empty our change out of our pockets regularly, it's quite useful to have quite a few money boxes around, so wherever you empty your change, just stick it in the box, and then at some point somebody will go and change all the change into real money, and then we stick it in the bank. Now this guy you would have seen a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago even, on Instagram, and he just looks so grumpy, but he makes me laugh. So because he's making me laugh, he is actually a piggy bank. So you know, he just makes me laugh, and I couldn't leave him there, and he was only a couple of quid. He wasn't very expensive either. But you know, he's just gorgeous. So hello, have you got any money for me, type thing. These are the shoes I got from, you can probably see them better if I do that actually, I got from the British Heart Foundation. They were £4.99. They're the right size and they're the right colour to go with the outfit I've got for my daughter's wedding in August. So, you know, for a pair of shoes I may only wear once. I mean, yeah, I've got to get them re-heeled because obviously the wear on the heels will be different from the person who was wearing them before, but that won't cost a lot of money. So I just thought they were rather nice, and they're a nice style. They're the sort of style I wanted and they're the right colour. This jumper you would have seen a couple of days ago on Instagram. If you follow me there, like I say, I shall put the notes down in the description, but there you can have a close look. Look, it's got sparkles on it, but the way it's done is really, really subtle. So it's kind of, it's just me, it's not over the top. It's really, really nice. So that was £2.50 Oxfam. No prizes for guessing where this came from. Sue Ryder. They cost me £3. Now I like them. They're a pair of trousers. They're obviously a good quality pair of trousers, because when I looked at the pockets at the back, it's all sewn up like they do with suits and things, on good quality stuff. I've unpicked that one. I haven't unpicked that one yet. There's pockets in the front obviously, but I just think they're a nice colour. I got them home, and it wasn't till I got them home and I just turned the legs up like that. They're fully lined inside. The make is Fen Wright Manson, and when I looked them up online, one of the places that sells them is John Lewis, and every pair of trousers I looked at was over £100. So for £3 I'm quids in. You know, so it just goes to show what you can find if you look. I mean, yeah, okay, I was only browsing and I thought, oh, I like the colour of those. I hadn't even checked to see if they fit or anything. I haven't checked. But they are fully lined from top to bottom, which is most unusual. You don't get that very often. And like I say, because the pockets are sewn up, that tends to suggest that it's good quality. If you ever find that you buy suits or jackets, do check that there are actually real pockets, because if you buy good quality stuff, they always sew them up. And a lot of people don't realise this, they don't know, and they just, oh, it's got no pockets in it, when in actual fact it has got pockets in it, but they've sewn them up so that people can't put things in them. This has got to be bargain of the month. It's Zara. It's a knitted, I think it says it's a knitted dress. It doesn't actually say, but you could use it as a long line tunic. Like I say, there you go, Zara knit. That cost me precisely £1 in the British Heart Foundation. So, you know, it just goes to prove that sometimes it is worth having a look. I mean, the only thing I've shown you that's cost more than £3-4 is the necklace with the purple bits on it, because it's silver, obviously that cost me 28 quid. But even so, if you buy that as a what's the word, as a designer costume piece, it could cost you nearly 70 quid new. So, and I know Oxfam test them, all those down there came from Oxfam. So, like I say, the one to the left, to the right even, the one I bought yesterday was £2.99. The one to the left of the big purpley one cost me £1.99. you know, it's peanuts. It's nothing to worry about. My shoes cost me $4.99, and these I've been meaning to show you forever, but I keep forgetting. Now these are my winter gloves. Now I got sick to death in the snow, well, in the cold in general, of taking my gloves off to use my touchscreen phone. So I found that fingerless gloves were really good, but most of the woolen ones are not very, very good. Now I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that says windshield, and if I do that, that says low alpine. Now I looked these up because they're windproof mitts, so if you're not using anything, they've also got this, which is really useful because it's not slippery, and they're windshield. Now if anybody who knows me will know that I am the world's worst reptile. I don't like the cold, and these come down to, well, just below my wrist. They're fantastic for wearing. I mean, obviously I can use my purse, I can get my credit cards out, because I've got the dexterity there, but I don't have to take my gloves off. Brilliant idea. Now when I looked these up in one of the outdoor shops, I think it was, I can't remember which one now, they retail at 25 quid. Found in Oxfam, £5. These are good quality. I have low alpine stuff that I've paid full price for and it's still going strong and it's over 10 years old. So I know these are going to last. So they're really, really good. I mean, obviously now I'm not needing them, which is why I probably found them laying about, because they weren't in my coat pocket and things like that for me to take with me in the cold. But I love the idea that, I mean, this bit is really funny to me because obviously most fingerless gloves you get the thumbs enclosed, and then of course when you do that you get your full-on mittens, but that one has a separate bit, which is kind of interesting. But it does mean, obviously in the winter, if I'm using a touchscreen phone, it's not a problem. If I'm getting money out of my purse, it's also not a problem. It means I haven't got to find somewhere to put my gloves while I'm trying to do things. And then obviously when I've sorted all that out, I can just cover the rest of my hand up, and that's the end of it. But these are brilliant. They retail at £25, found in Oxfam at a £5, which is why they weren't going to stay there, especially that make of low alpine, and their windshield, so they're windproof as well, which is brilliant for me. So that is the end of this haul, and these are also a bargain because, like I say, when I looked them up, and I looked up the make, and everything was retailing somewhere between £80 to £100. So for £3, I ain't complaining. You know, and obviously the other bargain is a Zara dress for £1, which I can team up with jeans and things. So anyway, I've just remembered I've got one other item. You know what I need to do? Yeah, my glasses have gone dark. I've just been outside. You know what I need to do really is, when I do one of these, I actually need to write down what I've actually bought, purely because I have forgotten 2 items, one of which is here. This is a set of 4 that I bought my daughter for her birthday. So that's Aladdin's lamp. That's got the palace along with a whole new world written on it to discover. A whole new world to discover, that says. That is obviously Princess Jasmine, as it says so. Hello, Russell. And that's my favourite one, is making my own magic, as it's the genie. If I turn them round, they all have that on the back. It's Disney, and they cost me £1, if that. Yeah, I think it was £1 because they were 25p each. Yeah, no, they cost me £1 because she asked for coasters for her birthday, so they cost me £1. I saw those and I thought, well, she's into Disney and she likes all that sort of stuff. So I mean, for a 20-year-old, she wants coasters. She likes Disney. So that's, you know, that one. Oh. Now then, this is really heavy because it's all still in the box. If I thought about it, I would have taken the contents out of the box and it wouldn't be heavy, would it? But I didn't think about it because I've got no brain today. This again you will have seen on Instagram. It's a Found in Oxfam, 45 quid. I looked them up. If you buy them new, this particular one, it's 70 quid. The bigger ones are sort of 80, 90 quid. So, you know, £45. This is brand new. The box has been opened, but apart from that, it's brand new. It's never been used. So for 45 quid for something that my daughter's been after for a long time, suddenly you're like, well, oh, okay, I can deal with that. Because her blender broke. Mine's had it through overuse, and she requested one of these, and it just so happened it happened to be in the shop when I went in there. You know, £45 from Oxfam, brand new, never been used. Box has been opened to look at the contents, but after that, nothing. So so this is here for her to use when she's here. Do excuse Russell behind me. He's been a right pest today. He's done nothing but meow and walk under my feet because I have got 1,001 things to do. So he's just being a pesty poo. But I love him to bits, even though he's not mine. Come here, silly sausage. So, you know, he was being very talkative. He's been doing that all day. See, he's talking to me now. Aren't you? What are you doing? Why are you facing that way? I don't even know why he's in it. Perfectly good other place. I thought he'd be outside running around today because it's, as you can see behind me, it's actually really nice down here today. Right, okay. Now that, I believe, is the end of this haul. Don't believe a word of what I told you 5 minutes ago. I really ought to script these, it's really bad, but I do them off the top of my head because I do it when I've got the time and I've got the space and I've got the light, because I have no lights. So I have to do my my videoing when it's daylight, and this is the best room to do it in because there's windows here and there's windows here. So the daylight, there's a lot more daylight in here than there is anywhere else in the house. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and putting up with me waffling. Hopefully there will be another blog post on Friday. I don't know what that's going to be about. I've got to go and research that because I've covered all 9 of the charity shops in my hometown on the focus on stuff. But please, if you want me to cover anything in the blog, please do write down below in the comments and let me know for my blog. I'm thinking at the moment I might try and do a podcast. So if you've got any ideas for that, let me know. You can either do it in the comments or you can put it on my Facebook page or DM me via Instagram or what have you. You know, there are 1,001 ways to contact me. You can get hold of me. So please do that. But thank you so much for watching, and I am really sorry it's taken a long time. Now I've got to see if I can edit this. This could be interesting. I just hope all of it will download. Okay, bye. Thank you very much for watching. Now look what I've just found doing domestics around the house. See, I told you I should have made a list, but I didn't. So this is, as you can see, a per una cardigan. It's red. It's quite a long line. It cost me £1 out of the Forces Support Shop. So it wasn't going to stay there. It's got detailing on the back too. So it's quite pretty. It's quite a lightweight one, but it's quite decent, if you see what I mean. So this truly is the last one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.